Hi, everybody. Avana Intuitive here for our weekly readings, our weekly astrology tarot card readings for the week of June 17th, 2026. As always, I'm using the Radiant Rider Waite Smith tarot deck and for entertainment purposes only. So please keep that in mind. If it resonates, that's fine. If it doesn't, that's fine too. And without further ado, let's start out with Aries. Okay, here we go, Aries. This is for the week of June 17th, 2026 for Aries. All right, one more shuffle. Oh, by the way, if you're still watching this and you're a different sign, go down below. I have all the signs timestamped, so you can go right to your sign. Oh, here we go, Aries. Knight of Cups coming in with a message, right? This is a new significant other, somebody coming in with a message, a nice full cup, a nice emotional message, or, like a nice, balanced message is what I'm hearing. But then we have this Knight of Swords, kind of like, look at this. They're kind of like, I want to say they're kind of, not that they're battling, but they're kind of like facing off on each other. Don't let a good thing get taken over by somebody who wants to spoil your party, right? And then your outcome card is this Justice card, and I love that because that's the balance. Make sure you stay balanced, emotionally balanced, mentally balanced, physically balanced, because you know what? You don't need anyone coming in to take your thunder or to take your good news and to then, and I just heard, and make you feel bad about it. So there you go. Next up is Taurus. This is Taurus for the week of June 17th, 2026. This is Taurus for the week of June 17th, 2026. Let's see what we have for Taurus. One more shuffle. Okay, Two of Swords. If you're sitting here and you have a decision to make, you might not have all the information yet, and that's fine. But I get the feeling like you should really be looking through all the options, right? And also paying attention to your intuition, not just the facts of the matter, but you know what? Just the facts of the matter, but also your intuition. And also it might be a good idea to wait a little bit before you make any decisions moving forward. Next up is the Six of Pentacles. This is charity, helping others, bringing balance, right? I kind of like that too, because this is to me, a balanced card. She's balancing those swords. You have to look at things sometimes from a really, well, not sometimes, probably every time from I was going to say a mature viewpoint, but a seasoned viewpoint, a leadership viewpoint, I'm going to play the chess game, right, viewpoint of if I do this and then they'll do that and then I'll do this, and you kind of have to play the steps out. And that's what I'm getting from this. I'm getting that because of this Knight of Swords coming up, that there, again, may be somebody coming in that may try to upset the chessboard, right, try to upset the plan. So I get a feeling if that's the case for you, Taurus, you know what I would do? I just wait it out, see what happens, and really just put it in the universe's hands, at least for a bit, but also monitoring it, right? Maintaining your vigilance on whatever this issue is as you move forward, because, and I get the outcome will be really a balanced outcome, whatever that definition is in your life and in your world. All right, next up is Gemini. This is Gemini for the week of June 17th, 2026. Let's see what we have for Gemini. Oh, for June. Oh, losing a card there. I'm not taking it because it just, the way it fell out of the deck, it just didn't seem like it was a card. Now this, no, I was going to say that card I'm taking, but I'm not taking that card either. It fell back in. Oh, okay, Gemini, you have a lot of energy going on this week, so let's see what's going on. All right. Oh, it's nice. 10 of Pentacles, right? A lot, money, health, generational, an inheritance maybe, generational, of money and prosperity. All, the grandfather, the parents, the kids, the dogs, they're all enjoying the grounding that they feel when they're all at home and all together. So I really like that. This Page of Swords, there may be something you're learning, right? Something new, a new class, something new, something you're teaching maybe, even if it's something that you're teaching your family or your kids, keeping it grounded, keeping it steady, keeping it based in logic. And, of course, we're all about feelings and intuition, but you know what? There's that grounding in that earth and that logic that we also have, that's part of it. That's the balance of it. And then Justice card, the balance, right? Keeping things balanced. Don't get too emotional. don't get too intellectual. Whatever's going on, you know, trying your best to maintain that balance is what's going to help you to move forward. And I heard move forward like in a smooth way. So and I heard the word unscathed. So you're moving forward and not getting, you know, you'll move forward unscathed the more you can keep that balance. All right, next up here is Cancer. Let's see what we have Cancer, what we have for Cancer for the week of June 17th, 2026. This is Cancer for the week of June. Piece of paper there, I'm getting that out of the way. June 17th for Cancer. Excuse me. Wow. The reason I say that is, boy, I think this week is all about every sign I've read so far. It's only been 4, but it's all about balance. But here we go. First card up, we have this Lover's card. This is like seeing eye to eye with a partner, a friend, a significant other. I love that. And it's almost like it's a blessing, like that like it's almost like a coming together where you're really seeing eye to eye. Why? Why is that? I said to myself, 7 of Pentacles, because you're starting to cut out the things that don't matter, right? Focusing on what does matter and nurturing the things that matter, right? What matters, you know? Our significant others, our family, our friends. And then last card, Temperance, balance. This is also bringing like opposites together to create something new. Sometimes I have a friend and I know I have another friend and I'll bring them together because I know that they'll really like each other. They don't know each other, but they'll really get along. Sometimes I don't do that, right? You know, they're almost like sometimes I have friends that are so alike, but in different things. I don't bring them together because I don't want them, because I know they're just too like alike, right? It might actually be more of a problem to bring them together. But that all being said, here's this balance card of Temperance, right? 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water, balancing, cutting out things we don't need. Yeah, and bottom of the deck card, you know, Empress, abundance, fertility, unconditional love, keeping all that in mind as you move forward, because, you know, when we cut things out that we don't need, I actually feel I have to say this. When I cut something out that I don't need, that's no longer relevant, but sometimes you just feel like you need it because you don't want change or it's just a normal thing you do. But that allows that cord, that energetic cord, to go off and to do, you know, to move along also, and for me to move along in a much lighter frame of mind. So there you go. Next up here now is Leo, my Leo friends. I have a lot of Leos in my life. Somebody once said, and I apologize, I don't know who it was. They said, if you have a lot, whatever sign you have a lot of in your life, that's what you have to learn. I totally agree. I have a lot. I'm a Virgo. I have a lot of Leos in my life, and they have all taught me, well, they've taught me a few things, not to be so tight with the pocketbook, okay, but also to be very generous with those who you love. So there you go. All right, so let's see what we have, Leo, for the week of June 17th. 2026. I hear for some of us, there are parties, getting out, seeing people. And I love it. 6 of Wands, right? Having that leadership, moving forward with the weekend and with the week, moving forward on things that we love to do. We're the leader of our lives, right? You know, you guys lead the way. You know, my Leo friends and my Leo family, moving forward and feeling really good about it. Everybody's happy. You know, oh, that's a great event. I can't wait to get to it. The Fool, again, moving forward, taking that leap of faith, right? But knowing that it's all good, but also Knight of Pentacles, remaining grounded, right? While we take that leap of faith. It's like it needs balance. It's not just willy-nilly jump, you know, take the leap of faith. It's make sure you put the work into it, and, you know, make sure you're aligned, and then take the leap of faith, right? Baby steps as you move forward. That's all it is baby steps. I mean, sometimes it is a big leap, right? Something happens in our lives, or we meet someone, and really the trajectory just changes just that fast. But a lot of times, it's also just taking the baby steps, moving forward. This is staying grounded, right? Staying grounded as we plant those new seeds and move forward. Your bottom of the deck card here is the Magician too. You know, we have the Fool starting off on the journey. The first person the Fool meets here is the Magician, and the Magician using all those tools, as above, so below, right? Whatever we can think of and we can create here through our hands, which I love that energy of the idea of the vision coming in, going into our heart, and then coming through our hands, right? We have that heart-mind coherence that then we create it with our hands, whatever that vision is, whatever we want to do as we move forward. All right, next up here is Virgo. Virgo for the week of June 17th, 2026. As you know, I'm a Virgo. So let's see what we have for June 17th, 2026, for the week of June 17th, 2026 for Virgo. Let's see what we have. First up, Ace of Wands, a new creative beginning. I love this for us Virgos. It's like, yeah, it's like time to create, time to, like, I just feel like clearing out the old, like taking a broom and sweeping out the old stuff, right? The old feelings, the old assumptions. That's another thing, right? I know I can get rid of the old assumptions of what I think something should be. A new creative beginning. Knight of Cups, good messages coming in. You know, maybe a new significant other, maybe a new way of looking at your relationship, but also this cup is full, and this horse is, you know, this white, honest horse, right? But, you know, honesty, new beginnings, moving forward. I love that. And having that full cup, and it's just like everything's moving forward at a beautiful pace. And then the Four of Swords, almost like we might need to step back a little bit, do a little meditation, make sure that we got our mind straight, right? Sometimes when things aren't working out, you know, I told this to somebody the other day, I'll have a good cry, or you talk to yourself about it all night, but then you know what? Then I get my head straight, I stand up, and I move forward. But you have that time. You have to take that time. I have to take that time to really talk to myself all night, or, you know, look up things on the internet, whatever it is, like what's going on here, right? What do I need to know? That's my time where I'm grounding. I'm getting the information I need. And then, you know, you have that cry, you get your head straight. That's that working through everything. And then you move forward. You stand up and you move forward. So new creative beginnings for us Virgos. I love that. All right, here we go. This is for my Libra friends. Libra, for the week of June 17th, 2026. This is for Libra for the week of June 17th, 2026. Here we go. Two of Wands. Wow. Holding, like, where am I going next, right? I almost feel like for some of you, there may be a new phase starting, maybe a retirement, a wedding, the birth of a baby, like a new phase starting, and looking out and like, how am I going to plot that path? You don't plot the whole path in 1 minute, but you plot the next steps. What direction do I want to head in, right? Feeling, though, sometimes a little bit left out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles. It's like, I'm kind of like maybe not sure. Am I going to get, while I'm plotting out the path, am I going to get the backing that I need, right? But yes, here's this you know, if these people really have kind of lost everything, their health, their wealth, they're in the cold, but here the help is always there, right? We just have to find it. Sometimes it's inside, sometimes it isn't, but sometimes it is. And I love this because it's like from this Five of Pentacles to this Three of Pentacles, where you're taking over and doing like community work. I just heard for some of you, it might be time to do some volunteering, or it might be time to go out and maybe give a donation, maybe not, if you can afford it, that kind of thing. I mean, but like almost like you're doing stuff, you start to do your own thing, and the community kind of rallies behind you. It might not just be your community, like your city or your town, but your family, your friends, whatever, or other people in the industry, you know, start to really rally around you and become kind of like, I was going to say your safety net, but it's almost like your networking net. Like you almost create a whole new net of people around you that can open doors, help you out, you know, give you that attaboy when you need it, whatever. All right. So next thing is, this is Scorpio for the week of June 17th, 2026. Let's see what we have for Scorpio for the week of June 17th. That card I'm going to take, I don't know what it is, but it kind of flew out. So let's see. Oh, that card did the same thing. We'll take that one too. I don't know what these two cards are. Scorpio for the week. This came out first. This came out second. And here we go. All right. This is what flew out first, the High Priestess. Is something being hidden from you? Is your intuition getting tuned up, right? Sometimes we're like, I'm not feeling like I'm getting the full story here. What do? Let's sit back and let's tune in that intuition and see if we can't, you know, uncover something about what's going on, or something about ourselves which may be holding us back, or, you know, just taking the time to know there may be some things going on behind the scenes, or you just might have a really high intuition. You know, it might have really just kicked into gear. So I love that. Seven of Pentacles, cutting out the things you don't need, but nurturing the things that you do. I love that too, because it's like, yes, sometimes when that intuition kicks in, you start to realize like who's behind you, who's not, you know, the things that the paths you can follow that really will work for you, other paths that maybe you're going to be stymied on. So I love that. And this is, in this case, some hard work to take some time to sit back and really kind of do a deep dive on ourselves. Outcome card this week, Page of Pentacles, moving in a new direction. And we know it's new. And we got that fire in our belly. And we're like, yeah, this is the time that I need to move forward. So that may be the case for you too, Scorpio. Love that your intuition should be heightened this week and moving forward in a new direction. So it's like a tall order, but it's like it's been a long time in the making is what I just heard. All right, next up here is Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the week of, I was going to say November 5th. I don't know why. No, it would be June 17th, 2026. June 17th, 2026. Okay, here we go. This is for Sagittarius. A couple more shuffles for Sagittarius here. All right. First card out of the bag, Five of Pentacles, feeling a little left out in the cold, but knowing that help is always there, right? Those light that, you know, in this church or this community, whatever it is, hey, the lights are here. When you're ready, we're here. When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, the help is there. Yeah, here's the help right here. The Knight of Cups coming in. There's the help right there. Knowing Ten of Swords, that whatever has stabbed you in the back, now it's in the past, and now you can move forward, right? And you have people that are helping and willing to help you. Bottom of the deck card is Judgment. I'm going to cover this up a bit. But this here, Judgment, your eyes just got opened. Perhaps somebody did stab you in the back or some situation, but your eyes are now open so you can move forward with much clearer vision as you move forward. So there you go. All right, next up here is Capricorn. This is Capricorn for the week of June 17, 2026. All right, Capricorn, here we go for June 17, 2026 for Capricorn. All right, here we go. Interesting. Moving to smoother waters, right? I love that. Six of Swords and moving to smoother waters. Backs are turned. Both of their backs are turned, right? They're leaving, right? Moving forward. Then you get this Judgment card. Why? Why are you moving forward? Because you've been enlightened, right? You're something opened up, and now you see the true light, the true direction. Ten of Swords. Something maybe stabbed you in the back, a situation, a person, event, but it's in the past, and now, oh, okay, now I see the light, right? Your bottom of the deck card is this Nine of Cups. Emotional stability and fun. Like, this is like at a party to me. You know, he's at a party, he's drinking, he's eating, and he's happy. It's like he's jolly. And so I just feel like, you know what? Moving forward and moving, you know, into smoother waters. I love that coming for you. And it's like it lightens up your whole spirit to where it's like almost like a party level, right? So there you go. Now, next up here is Aquarius. This is Aquarius for the week of June 17th. Let's see, 2026. Aquarius for the week of June 17th, 2026. Doing a few more shuffles here. I'm going to do one more. Well, two more. Whoa, that one fell out. I'm going to keep that one. Whoa. It's like it doesn't want to do this last shuffle. Ooh, I just got the chills too. All right, there's that. First up, this is what flew out, King of Cups. Yeah, okay, right? Riding that emotional, like, roller coaster. But yeah, we know the King's like, I know there's always emotional roller coasters going on, and I know how to ride the waves, and I just get on with it. So I just feel like it might be time for you to put a period on something and say, you know, we're just gonna move forward from it. I got it. Yeah, that's always gonna be out there bubbling. I'll check in, keep an eye on it, and then you know what? I'm right back out enjoying my life. Which then leads me to Seven of Swords, strategy change, right? This gentleman is stealing a bunch of swords from the enemy, and it changes it, right? Changes that battle. So when you say, you know what, I'm walking off with my energy, my resources, and my, you know, it's my stuff. I'm walking off with it, whether it's physical, like maybe a drum set or something, if you're in a band, or if it's I'm walking off with my emotional stuff intact. I'm leaving with it, and you're not going to bother me anymore. I'll still check in with you, but I've now put up some boundaries. That may be a strategy change for some of you. And then Four of Swords, yeah. It's like it brings peace. This strategy change brings you peace. It brings you peace of mind, and it calms your body down. Bottom of the deck card here, I get the World card. You're going through a new phase. You know, a new phase is starting, and it's a phase for you that brings a lot more peace, which I just love that. I mean, peace and like you can focus, right? Like you know, you can, I just heard from that song, America, you can remember your name, right? Because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. So that's what I got. Now, next up is Pisces. Here we go with Pisces for the week of June 17th, 2026. This is for Pisces for the week of June 17th, 2026. Here we go, Pisces. Oh, wasn't the best shuffle, but that's all right. Wow, new fertile beginning. I love that. When I get these ace cards in this particular deck, you know, it's like spirits coming in and saying, it's time for a new fertile beginning. I'll help you. I'll guide you. I'm not going to do it for you. I'm a spirit guide, right? I'm not going to do it for you. But it's like new ideas, just a new fertile beginning coming in for you. Ten of Swords, leaving the past behind. Like have you? I just feel like have you absorbed enough? Like backstabbing, right? Are you ready to go? Are you sick and tired of feeling sick and tired? It's like, yeah, I'm moving forward now. I am moving. I finally got to that point where I can make that decision to move forward. The outcome card here is the Star card, a card of balance, a card of wishes coming true and fulfilled, a card of I am the superstar of my life and what I'm going to do. And I will tell you got that Star card as an outcome, and your bottom of the deck card is the Sun card. So that's moving forward, moving out in the world. You see clearly, and you have, I just hear you have the backing of the universe to do this. So if you're ready, they're ready to back you. All right, my friends, that's it for today for our weekly astrology tarot card readings. I will be back tomorrow with our this is our weekly astrology tarot card. Oh my God, I'm getting so confused. Okay, tomorrow is our weekly energy readings with a 3-card pick, and Friday are our weekend energy readings with a 3-card pick. So I will be back tomorrow, and until then, namaste.